I recently turned 28, which is what inspired this conversation. I don't know anyone who's never dealt with physical insecurities. We sometimes have this morphed idea of what we look like and what other people see when they look at us. For my teen years and until I started college, I thought that everyone was staring at my ears whenever they were showing. So here's what I used to do. I would take a piece of hair on this side, and I would take a piece of hair on this side. And then I would put both ends together and take a hair tie and tie it. And so that way, whenever my hair was down, it looked flat because I had pinned my ears back. I would pull some strings out to hide the hair tie. Then whenever my hair was up, it looked like my ears were just pinned back. See? Maybe I'm just spending too much time on TikTok and letting the online world warp my perception of reality. But as I'm in my late 20s, I suddenly feel flooded by articles and videos on how to maintain your youth. I have no clue how I want to age. We're just so bombarded with beauty standards, beauty procedures, even skincare. I feel like skincare has gone from this thing that is enjoyable, relaxing, and meant to make your skin look healthy to this thing where we're just trying to stay looking 25 or 20 or 18 or I don't know, whatever age is considered the most youthful and plump and beautiful. And I don't know if it's because I'm approaching 30 that I'm seeing more of this, but every day that I go on TikTok, that's my first problem. I'm seeing new trends of make your brows look like this and get the beauty tape and get your lip flipped out or something and your nose and it's everywhere and it's all the time and it kind of messes with you. I've always thought I've known that I want to age naturally and I want to embrace it and view it as nothing but a privilege that a long life lived will appear on my face with all the smiles, all the cries, all the laughter, all the joy, all the frustration, all of it. Kind of like a painting where every emotion that I've felt is a stroke on my face. And I think there's something so beautiful about that. And at this point, I can't imagine wanting to hide that or try to make it go away or disappear when it's something that I feel like I should be so grateful for, where aging is something that so many people don't get to experience and we try to run away from it and go back in time all the time. It's so strange when you think about it. But again, I don't know. I don't know if I'll look myself in the mirror in 10 years or 15 years or maybe even less and feel like I'm not recognizing the person that I'm seeing and maybe I'll be terrified. I don't know how I'll feel when I start getting wrinkles and fine lines and my skin loses its elasticity and gets thinner. I don't know how I'll feel after I'll maybe have babies in the future. Maybe I'll feel like I want to desperately cling to my youth. When I look myself in the mirror and I look at videos or photos of myself from 10 or so years ago, and clearly there's a difference, but in my eyes, I feel like I'm getting more and more beautiful. I don't mean that I'm getting more and more beautiful only physically, that I'm looking better, but I'm just feeling so much better. I feel like with every year that is passing, sure, fears are changing, insecurities are changing, but I'm growing more and more into myself and I'm growing more and more confident and peaceful. And I think you can tell, I think that can show, I really feel like inner peace brings outer glow. But who knows? Maybe Botox will be my best friend in 5 years. I have no idea. No, I don't want to sound ridiculous. I'm not even 30 yet, but I have started thinking about how I see myself growing into old age, if I'm that lucky. As for now, I don't fear the decrease in beauty too much. But that does not mean that I don't have fears. I fear losing my independence. We spend our youth working so hard to earn it, and I just don't like the thought of needing anyone for anything. To be honest, I fear not being remembered. The thought of being forgotten is surreal and makes me feel like my time here wasn't worth much, if anything at all. I'm scared of being boring, of losing this curiosity that I have for life. I fear looking back and feeling like I've wasted time, like I kept waiting and waiting and waiting to do the things that I wanted to do. Now, it's not just fears that come with age. There is so much relief and peace too. For one, I know now that insecurities are a part of the human experience. They will come and go, some will fade and new ones will appear. I find tremendous relief in the fact that my teen years are over. I'll never again be called Dumbo, and even if I am, I would not be bothered at all. Basically, I find peace in the fact that as the years go by, I slowly stop giving a damn. And so far, it's been quite awesome.